Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the Reliaquest Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense is on the field for the first time today. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And guys, this third and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Buys a little extra time. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Indiana's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. First down here for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll try the right side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Off the boot, looking for his man. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick strike complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Firing to the right, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They're going to throw it again. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The defense flailed at him like he was slathered in baby oil and wrapped in rattlesnakes. They didn't get close to him.
It's hard, man. The dude's so fast, but he's still allowed to throw it. He can still run it. He's so hard to get a handle on, and I tell you what, that's why he makes big plays time and time again.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. After picking up this 1st down on the ground, let's see what they do. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Running back searching for a hole. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He leaves it with his back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It's first down from the 11. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Daniel. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He's looking for an open man on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
One of my coaches always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. Sometimes you just got to throw the football away. Sometimes you got to tuck the football down and run. QB standing back in the pocket, sitting there with the ball exposed, sometimes it leads to a fumble.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. The give from the gun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Wolf. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. They're going to run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wolf. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The give to the left. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Handoff from the gun. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to run for it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On second down, he'll let it fly. Using the quick game. Stopped after making the catch. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Quick strike complete. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete on the right side. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniel. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, they'll take to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out fast. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown Sooners. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the Reliaquest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Reliaquest Bowl.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Daniel. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Off-play action on first down. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. He's back to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Movement here from the tight end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Looking left. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Intercepted. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Now the play fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming.
1st and goal, Indiana.
He's looking to throw. Buying some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We reached a quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Motion from the offense. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance at coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Makes the grab, and he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Going up top on first down. Complete to the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That completion delivers a first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. At midfield, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Tackle is made after the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. This is a designed run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Indiana, 17.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He caught it. Touchdown Sooners! And the stomping has commenced. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Fires left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air, using his legs to buy some time. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance.
First down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And you have to try to apply heat to the quarterback, but you have to know when it's too much. The roughing the passer penalty gives them a first down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College